Hi, good afternoon. So yesterday we have seen some text elements in HTML, right? Like headings, paragraphs, and some structure elements like head, body, HTML tags, and elements. Okay. Today we are going to see what are attributes and some other semantic elements. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So attributes. So attributes provide an additional information about an element. They are added to the start tag and are written as name value pairs. So can write attributes provide additional information about an element. They are added to the starting tag. Starting tag means we know that, right? This is the ending tag, the starting tag, and this is ending tag. So we write attributes in the starting tag, and attributes are in written in name and value pair. Okay. So for example, we have seen the H1 element, right? H1 element with some text, hello world. So if we want to write any attributes in the for this H1 element, we need to write in the starting tag, like we have style equal to font size 25 pixels, like this in the starting tag. Okay. So I will make it a little big. So we can now write some style, font size 45. So here you can see the size of the normal heading H1 is been changed to 45 pixels. Okay. And if we want to do any color, so we can see the color has been changed. So here the style is the name of the attribute, and these are the values we have provided for this H1 element. Okay. This is just an example for this H1. Okay. So we will see some more. So attributes provide additional information to the element. Next, we will see some semantic elements. Semantic means which has the meaning. Like from HTML5 in the upgradations, we have a lot of semantic elements like header, main, section, article, aside, footer, like this. In general, I'm just showing a diagram of a basic web page. So let's say there is a web page. A side will be in the side of the web page. This is a side. And header will be on the top. Main content will be in the main. In the main content, we can have sections, and articles. In those, we can use divisions. We can use multiple divisions as well in the main section also. And the footer, which is at the bottom of the web page. So by the meaning of this word, header, main, section, article, aside, footer, like div, by the names of this, we can understand that this is a header, which will be the main part where we can navigate, or these have the links. In the main, by its name, we can understand that this is the main part of the website. By the section, we can understand this is a section containing a section. And by the division, we can understand this is a division in a section, or division in an article, or division in a web page. Like articles also. This is an article. Aside means this will be a side which is going to display in the website. And footer is the bottom part of the website, web page. So this will be the footer. By with these names, we have an idea, right? So that is called semantic. Those are called semantic elements. I can write division here. Okay. Let's go with each and every one. And even we have nav, which is navigation. So first header. Header represents the introductory, sorry, introductory content of navigation links. And it provides content or navigation links for a document, or sections, and helps in organize the layout of a page by separating the header content from the rest of the content, web page content. And this one is block level element. We have to know block level element. Block level element means when there is full, it takes the full width of the website, web page we are creating, 100% width. it occupies and starts, and the next will be start in the next line. The next element will be starting. So we can know that by the semantic meaning, the header element carries, indicating that the content inside is a main or head of the section of this page, right? So we will just create a small header and just see. So for this, we already know the comments. Uh, I'm going to comment this one also. So header. So this is a header, and we will give a little because nothing in it. So it takes the full width of the web page. Okay. This is a header part now, and we need to give some information in the header. Next, we'll go with nav bar, which is inside of the header, so we can understand how a header is working. So nav, it defines a navigation bar. Navigation menu. This contains links or buttons to navigate to other pages, other web pages. Okay. So, so a navigation menu is uh, like an element there where there are links or buttons to navigate to other web pages. Like we can see if we see some web pages like, let's say if we see for an Axis Bank website, this is the navigation bar where we can go to other pages of the website. It will open other pages of the website. So in here we have these links or buttons so that we can click and go to or navigate to some other pages of this website. Okay. So we will create one in our header, which is in our bar. I'm using some um, divisions and other. So in this header, which is in the red color, we have the navigation bar. which is like this, but with the proper CSS, we can make it look like in a good way. Okay. So I will do one thing. I will style here. Mm. Just a minute. Yeah, sorry. So we can create a simple navigation like this with the proper CSS. Okay. So you can see this is the header and this is the navigation where these are the links. We can click on, we can navigate to some other web pages. Okay. So this is how a navigation is works. And there are a lot of benefits for the navigation to use in our web pages. And those are by using navigation, accessibility becomes very simple. We can improve and make ease of accessibility to other web pages. And as it's semantic element and block level element, navigation bar is a semantic element. Any developer can understand, any other developer can understand. And as it is a block level element, it takes the full width. And we can use multiple menu bars in nav element. Okay. So this will be the some of the uses by using navigation. The accessibility makes easy by its semantic element. Anyone can understand this is a navigation link, and it's as it's a block level element. It takes the full page up there so that no other element will get there. And we can use multiple menu bars in the nav element. Okay. And then there is main element. So this main element, as by its name, we can understand the main content will be main content of the web page will be here, will be placed here. Okay. And by using section, we can easily understand this part is a section of this main content, right? This section describes a part of the main content. And these are all block level elements. Block level elements means takes 100% width. Even article also. This article represents a self-contained piece of content. Every article is individual, right? So article describes this is a separate content. And if we use another article, and that one is also separate content, we can just see, we will go deep into this, I mean, main section and article into deep with the divisions, but I'm just using here after header. So we need to use here. We'll go with, yeah. And then main, this is the main. And inside main, we can use the section. And inside the section, we can use the divisions. Okay. And in this section, by using this section, we have some content like, we'll go with section. Section represents a separate part or division of the section. And in here, I can say H1 first title, and then P paragraph. So as you can see, first section title, second section title, and there is some paragraph in it. If you use another section inside of a section, and we can use the same H1 as first section subtitle and its content, you can see the same H1 here and here, its size is different. Okay. Do you understand? The same H1 element here, we are using the H1 here in the section and in the main section also. The size of these are different because section understands that if there is a title in one section and its subsection, it will take as a subtitle. And in the in the subsection of section of a subsection, say subsection of a section, if you use another section, and it will take the same as well. Section which is we are using same H1 subtitle subtitle, let's say. So these are all three with the color red are same H1. We did not change its font size, but section automatically changed its font size from the main title to the subtitle, subtitle to the subtitle. Do you understand? Okay. So this is how section works. Section inside of another section automatically understand its title. The paragraph did not change, but the headings have been changed. But the another section which is separated from this looping section has the same font and size of the same first section. So this is the advantage of using a section in various. Where we can use this section is if you want to write a content which is having titles, subtitles, and multiple subtitles, content inside of another linked to the same content. In that case, you can use these sections which are very semantic and useful and auto detecting the titles as well. Okay. So this is how section works. And we can see we are using section in the main content. Okay. And if we see article, same, I am using the same heading. Sorry. This is also working the same. I will use the color code blue. So this is also doing the same functionality. Articles also having the same functionality. When we loop articles in an article, then they also detect auto detect the headings, and they automatically changes its font from which is heading, which is subheading, and which is subheading, subtitle like this. And if we take another article, the same, it will be again in the normal format, normal font size as regular as H1 is. So these are sections and articles. And if we use the same with the division, taking some other color, it's gray. You can see this all the headings are same font, which are H1, basically H1. So even we loop in divisions inside another division, it won't detect and change the fonts according to the title, subtitle like this, but it directly sends the default font size of any heading. Okay. Till now, any doubts, Rishita?
No, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So this is how we use a main section article like this. Okay. And we can see as semantic footers will also work like at the end of the we can use multiple divisions here with uh, address bars, another division with social links. And we can style it like so. This is the border. This is the header and this is the navigation. This is the main content of our website. If you want to design, we can design. And this is the footer. Like this, these semantic elements will be used. Okay. Okay. Next. So we have seen these headings, paragraphs, and pre-tags also, right? We will use some pre-tag also here. Okay, these are two are pre-text and these are text content, which are having headings and paragraphs, right? So for text formatting, we just go with text formatting. Text formatting can be achieved using several elements that indicate some of its functionality. Okay, as per importance, it might be strong, bold, emphasis, italic. We can use. So text formatting can be achieved using several elements that indicates some importance. We have text formatting elements like bold, I mean big, italic I, strong, which is strong, and emphasis, which is EM. Okay, these can format the text. Same, the strong makes the text bold, emphasis makes the text italic, makes the text bold. Bold means is, I mean, a strong format, like strong font, not font, but its size of the letters will be different, a little high. Like makes the text italic. Okay. So if we use from the first, and these headings, we use italic. You can see this, right? What I'm changing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. So where you can see the font has been different. I remove the last services here in the menu, so that the difference of these three and this one has been changed because these three became bold by using the bold element, and the headings have been changed to italic by using the italic. And if we use the strong, by using the strong element also, we get the bold format. So here you can see these two have become bold, but this one we did not use it strong. So it is in the light font. Okay. And we make this color. And if we use the same emphasis, these are also become italic like this, right? And with this, we can go. So these are also become italic and emphasized. So you may get a question right. If there is already bold, why strong? And if there is already italic, why emphasis? So if any web page or website, we can make any words or sentences bold or italic because of its importance. It has some important meaning so that we can make that in bold or italic. But if you want to change later, like 2 years, 3 years later, if you want to modify those text content or those important words into some other thing, then we need to go, if we use bold or italic, we need to go with each and every word and we need to change that to from bold to some other format. We need to remove it. Okay. It can't be done through CSS. Bold tag can't be taken in CSS, where our I mean, 99% of the stylings are done by CSS, right? So bold and italic can't be taken with CSS and modify. We can't, we cannot take bold or italic in the CSS file and we cannot modify bold and italic. But by using strong and emphasis, we can take in the CSS. These elements can be took from the CSS, can be took from CSS and modified. Right. We'll try a little example. We are using second dot, we go with second dot CSS. And we can link the CSS here in the head tag as we yesterday yesterday we have discussed about it. CSS. And to link the CSS, we must use the link element, link tag, and with the relation style sheet with H reference means what is the hyperlink of that reference? Means where is that CSS file? We can go with CSS and second dot CSS, where we can have here. The header is having a red border, right? And the first priority will be the internal CSS. You can see the border radius has been changed. That is, we can take the element, header element in the CSS. Likewise, if we take the B and bold elements and we want to change its color to red where we have taken, we can take this bold. Maybe in HTML5 it's been changed. Normal, we can take the bold as well, and strong, where we have used strong here, right? This one. So we can take the Italian I, B, and strong even emphasis in the CSS, and we can modify it for the future purposes. Okay. And we have used EM and italic, right? So we can use this font size. So we can take all the strong, bold, italic, emphasis in the CSS, and we can modify it according to our requirement. Okay. So we can take this bold also. So might be this is an enhancement recently done. So these are the text formatting things, text formatting elements, the four basic text formatting elements which we use regularly in the HTML, like bold, italic, strong, and emphasis. Okay. And what by there is a slight difference when we use bold, it will be the word will be in the bold, but using strong, it's by a semantic meaning, this word will be in the strong, right? This can be used in SEO, search engine optimization, and uh, some other purposes. Okay. And then we have some flow controls. So the line break and line tag, these are the elements used to control the flow and formatting the text. Okay. The line break is BR, which is a break tag, and the line tag is HR, horizontal line. Okay. This BR tag is used to insert a single line break. Okay. And these are all self-closing tags. Okay. So let's see an example. Here, after these sections, if we use a BR tag, we'll get an extra line here, right? Extra empty space line means it's a break. And after the another section, if we use HR, it will generate a line. Okay. And we can modify this HR inline styling. Cannot see that color, right? No. Not here. We can do with the CSS. We can use color. Okay. Let's see. So this is how we can make it, not just color, background with height. So this makes a break, right, with a line. Okay. This is how we can use HR. These are the two main breaks, flow controls, which are break and horizontal break. So we will have multiple breaks. Okay. So these are flow controls. The HR will gives a visual divider. Okay. And we can style the HR element also. So next, till now, any doubts?
No, sir.
Are you taking any notes or do I share?
I'm taking notes, sir.
Okay, very good. That is good. So these are the line breaks, BR tag and HR tag, which gives a visual divider. Divider and can be styled. So next we will go with media tags. Okay. So in media tags, we have image tags. We can display images, videos, and audios in our website, or in our web page. So for images, there is a tag which is img tag. This one is self-closing element, which contains two attributes by default: source, which can be src, and alternative, alternate, alt. So source means we have to provide, or we have to provide the path of the image. And in the alternative, it's a textual description of the image. Okay. And we can provide other attributes. We have already seen this attributes, right? Some other information like width, height, directly in the image tag, like title, and even loading also. But we don't prefer loading using here, but we prefer loading in the JavaScript. Okay. So width provides the width, display width in web page. Height provides the display height of image. Sorry. In web page, display height of image in web page. Title provides the title when mouse hover on image. Loading means we can provide how the image will be loaded, like lazy loading or eager loading. The image will be loaded only when it is closed by being visible in the viewport. Loaded immediately. Eager means loaded immediately. And loads only when visible. Okay. So in our folder structure, we will take one more folder, images. So we have images, audios, and videos. Okay. So in our web page, we want to use images, right? After the header, we will go with an image by taking a div, and here the image tag img, which is a source, images, and alternative. First, we will see what is the image, the code background. Okay, this is a code background image, but this image is very big, very large. We have to scroll a lot from the x-axis, and we have to scroll a lot from the y-axis as well. So we need to provide the width of the image, right? Width and height. So we will provide width 100%. No, not 100%, 90%, and height will be on 400 pixels. So this is the image. Okay, these are the extra attributes. We have already seen attributes are some extra information to that image, to that element, right? So in here, in this image, we are giving width and height as its extra attributes so that we can see it properly. Okay, this is the image, right? And we can provide extra attributes like title, uh, a good code background image. So whenever we hover on this image, we can get this a good code background image like this title here. Okay, this is title. And we can also provide the loading, right? Loading, if we say lazy, whenever we don't go with the image, it can't be loaded. Its image visibility is not there, right? Only when it is here, it will be loaded. And if we go with here, like this, lazy and eager. Okay, this will be loading very immediately. And we can add multiple images with multiple heights, widths. Sorry. Can have multiple images with the same height, same weight, same. We can also change its height and width as per our requirement. Okay, these are the image tags so that can make its title, can give its extra attributes like title, pink background, computer, golden background, work area. so that we can see its title, this one's title as we hover, and we did not have used this alternative, right? So in the first image code background, this one, if I take the image is not available, then you can see the code background text, which is the alternative for that image. Okay. If it is present, nothing happens. So if we provide alternative for the image, some text or content, if the image is not loaded, then the alt text will be displayed there. Okay. If the image is not there, then we will get a text here. Sorry. So this is all about images. Okay. Any doubts till now? Like we have seen images and flow control a lot. Do you have any doubts in the images elements?
No, sir.
Okay. Then we will go with audio. You may not listen, but just practice. Okay. Audio tags. This is audio tag with it's not self-closing. And this audio tag contains some attributes like source, SRC, path of the audio, path to the audio. And we need to provide some extra attributes like controls, adds the audio player controls, and we use autoplay. This specific audio will start playing automatically. We use loop. Audio will play repeatedly, infinite times. We use muted, mutes the audio in the controls. We use preload. We have in the preload we have multiple options like auto, metadata, and none. The auto option gives the browser should load preload, means it have to be automatically loaded the entire audio file. Metadata, browser should preload only the metadata. The browser should preload only the metadata. Metadata means some duration, time, time duration. and none means the browser should not preload. These are some external attributes we need to provide. So let's go with an example. Okay. So where we can include after these line breaks. Okay. Or at before the footer. So audio, which is having a source, audios, A1. So nothing happens here. Even we reload anytime, we did not happen, nothing happened. Even we have provided the audio element because we did not provide the controls. So if we provide the controls attribute, then we get a video audio player here with the play pause button, dragging button, and mute or unmute button, and some other options like download, playback speed. Okay. This controls attribute gives this audio element this audio player. Okay. So if you play, uh, you don't listen, right? You can't listen, right? So just try, and we can add multiple audios. We have only two with controls. If we use autoplay, you can see this one automatically playing the audio. Okay. And if we give the same to the next one, this one will automatically play. We just say reload, it automatically plays. So, okay. And next we need to use the loop, right? If we use loop, it again starts from 0 to 1 without, without starting the audio. Okay. And next we have preload, right? Preload auto metadata. If we provide auto, you you can see this file is already loaded some content. Okay. So preload means it automatically loads. Okay. And if we use muted, you can see both the players have been disabled the audio functionality. Those are all muted. The two players of these audios are muted. Okay. So this is how we can include media like images and audios in our web page. And then we have the video tag. Video tag. The tag is video, starting and ending, and it has by default source, by default attribute is source, which we need to provide the path. Path and attributes, extra attributes, the same like controls provides the video player controls, autoplay on load, the video will play, loop, the video will play continuously and repeatedly, muted, the audio of the video will be muted, poster, this poster takes a path of image to display when the video is downloading or used when the video is in thumbnail preview. So we have this preload actually with the same auto, metadata and none. Okay, we'll go with this small example and we will see. We have this video and source. But yeah, we have got an image but not the video because there is the controls missing. We give controls, we have this play button, right? And we can provide the width and height. We can provide width 600 px and height 500 px so that the visibility will be good. Okay, this is the video and we can add multiple videos. The same. And we have seen our thing and we will use here the poster. Mm. So we have given to the second one, right? Okay, and we will go with the first one. Means we are providing an image to it. So when it is not playing or in a thumbnail position, it will be used this image as its. So when we play, the video will come. Before that, the image will be shown on the screen. Okay. Like in the YouTube also we have some content on image content when before playing the video, right? So we can make it like that. So these are the audio, video, and image media tags that we can use in our web page. Okay. Any doubts till now? Rishita? And we can use the same loop, muted, preload. Those are all extra attributes here. Autoplay. Auto. It works only when it is loading, right? Mm. So this is how videos, audios can be included in our web page with the images as well. Okay. So please ask me if you have any doubts. So till now we have seen content like media, image, video, and audio, and flow controls like break and horizontal break, and text formatting like bold, italic, strong, and emphasis, and navigation like some semantic elements like nav, header, nav, main, section, division, article, footer, right? Before that, we have seen the attributes, what are attributes, how they will be used, and we have seen comments and text elements like headings, paragraphs, and pre, and we have these structure elements like HTML, head, body, right? So do practice all of these, okay, multiple times, okay? Thank you. If you have any doubts, please share the doubt in the group, okay? Thank you.